Guys, welcome to week 36 of my journey to scratch. I'm gonna shed some light into what my day-to-day life looks like as a small YouTube golfer. So not only do I wanna talk about the golf aspect of things and how much I practice, how much I play, but I also wanna talk about how much I make off of YouTube and kind of disclose some of those things that people don't really talk about too much. So for a reference point, I currently have 3,800 subs around there, maybe around like 360,000 views in total. I've been doing this for 36 weeks, which for me, it's been an absolutely amazing experience. I can't believe I'm at this point so quickly. I'm really happy and really proud of myself for getting to where I'm at right now. I do have a lot of aspirations to grow and continue growing and get bigger and be a more established name in the golf YouTube scene. So to get started, I do not make enough money to quit my full-time job. So I still have a full-time job. I'm in sales, which is awesome because I got a lot of flexibility, but I still have to work a ton. So I just got done working in the morning. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, spend the rest of the afternoon in the office, and then we're gonna head to Texas Star, my home course, where we'll talk about how much I pay for my golf membership, what that includes, and then kind of a practice session, how I structure my practice, what I'm working on, and really how much I practice. So I'll catch you guys soon. But yeah, it's my home course called Texas Star. It's an absolute beauty. So I have a range membership that I pay $60 a month. It includes as much of the range as I want to use, facilities and all that. And then I can play, I get like access to all the tournaments and stuff like that, which is really cool. And then I can play the course for 25 bucks after 3 o'clock Monday through Thursday, which is really the only days I'd be out here playing anyway, because it's close to work. So really my golf budget is like $300 a month, which may seem like a lot for a lot of people, but you know, it's my passion. It's what I love to do. I could be spending that money going out drinking or whatever. So it's a little better that I'm spending it on golf and really enjoying myself. I kind of want to take you guys through my practice routine. I'll be out here a while for as long as the weather allows it. I think it might rain later, but I'm planning on being out here pretty much till the sun sets. And it's 5 o'clock, so we probably got about 3.5 hours until the sun sets, which is really nice. I structure my practice kind of like this. So I spend 50% of my time with working on my full swing, really kind of honing in on the skills that I'm working with Zach on. So I spend an hour usually on that, and then I spend 30 minutes in the chipping area, 30 minutes in the putting area, and really trying to play a bunch of games. When I'm working on my full swing, I usually just work on my full swing, but short game and putting, I just really just like to play a bunch of games and do a bunch of drills and stuff. It's just kind of fun and entertaining. Guys, I think that's gonna do it for today. The sun's almost setting. I'm pretty tired. I think I've been out here for about 3 hours. It's a lot of fun, but I'm gonna go back home, gonna get this footage edited, get some dinner, and go to bed. All right, guys, just finished up work. Probably won't be able to get out there and play till 6. So we might only get about 9 holes in. Yeah, I'll bring you guys along. Usually I try to play at least 9 holes a week. I'm honestly a little bit nervous. This is the first round in about 2 weeks, and this is also the first round after my last lesson with Zach. So it's gonna be kind of fun. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not really too worried about scoring. All I care about is kind of focusing on those things that I've been working on with Zach, and we'll see how we do. See you guys soon. All right, y'all, I'm back in my apartment. Just kind of wanted to talk through that round really quickly. Quite honestly, didn't shoot that well. So I shot 8 over par through 9 holes, obviously not very good, but the main objective was accomplished, which was to really focus on the things that I've been working on with Zach. So really focused on closing that club face, really focused on hitting the ground in the right spot. You know, I'm still getting comfortable with it. Hit some really bad shots, but I also had some really good shots that I'm super proud of. So overall, I'm pretty happy. You know, I could have shot a lot better if I got up and down a lot more, which I typically do, but just nothing seemed to drop with the putter. But my favorite shot of the day was on the 8th hole, which is usually a really hard hole for me. It's like a 195-yard par 3, and I hit my 6-iron to about 10 feet. And it was just a beautiful, just fully committed, perfect little push draw. So I was really happy about that. It was in line with the pin the entire time. So that was super awesome. Quite honestly, my driver felt great. I hit 6 out of 7 fairways, and the one that I missed, I genuinely thought it was like the best drive of the day. It just kind of overdrew a little bit. So yeah, just kind of made some mistakes, but yeah, just really excited where my golf game is going. Every single time I catch glimpses of how good my swing can be, it gets me so pumped. So huge shout out to Zach, and if you guys haven't checked out any of my lesson videos, I strongly encourage you to check them out. The transformation that we've had from when I started to where I'm at now it's like night and day. And even though I'm not shooting low scores and my approach game is the worst part of my game right now, I know that one day it's going to be the strongest part of my game, and I'm going to become a much more consistent golfer because of it. It just takes time, right? So, and yeah, and I guess while I have you guys here, let's kind of talk about revenue, right? And YouTube analytics, how much I make on YouTube. And I kind of want to talk about how much time I spend editing, just in case you're interested in maybe pursuing a golf YouTube channel. So I typically spend about, I would say 15 hours a week editing, and I obviously make videos every single week. You know, it kind of depends on the video. Like my lesson videos, usually I can edit relatively quickly. A video like this, where I sort of have to create a story and find ways to document that story, those take a little bit longer. And kind of funny enough, they're the videos that usually do the worst on my channel, but I enjoy making them and it's part of the journey. So I don't mind, you know, spending a little bit of extra time editing. That's usually when I can get a little more creative too. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, so not gonna lie, I mean, it's a lot of late nights, so I obviously work a full-time job like you guys saw in the beginning of the video, and there's times where I stay up till 1 in the morning editing. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a little bit of the cost of my setup and how much my camera costs and that sort of thing. I've spent a lot of money on my YouTube channel. So I've bought 2 cameras, I've bought a lens, obviously mic systems, and my MacBook Pro. So I think I'm probably right around the $3,500 mark for equipment, maybe a little bit more actually. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I love doing this, and so to me, it was an investment for my happiness and my journey. So I'm really happy about it. And then now let's talk a little bit about money, how much I make. So let me pull up my analytics. So 3,950 subscribers, pretty much, $39.49. Let's take a look at. So I get paid to get monetized and start making money through ads. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I reached that right around like mid-May. Probably about 100,000 views were not recorded in that. I get paid approximately $13 per 1,000 views, okay? So with that said, let's look at how many views I've had since I started my channel. So since I started my channel, I have 373,000 views. And then now let's look at our revenue, because not all of that was monetized, right? So in the last 2 months, I have made $890, which honestly, I mean, that's amazing. Who would have thought that I'd be making money off of YouTube? But that gives you an idea. It's not like, you know, you probably see guys on Good and they make all this money and live this really cool life, and all they have to do is play golf and that sort of stuff, but they have so many more views than I do. These guys can get 380,000 views is what I have on my channel. Those guys can get that in one video in 1 week. So yeah, so that's how they're able to make as much money as they do. There's also other ways to make money. So obviously once you have a following, you can kind of start partnering up with brands and stuff like that. Most of the brands that I've partnered with, they've just given me free stuff and I just wear it. Like I wear a lot of Roback stuff that I just kind of get free gear from them. But yeah, and Amazon links. So sometimes I mention, hey, you know, I bought this on Amazon for whatever price. Like if you want to go ahead and check it out, those help me out as well. But just to give you an idea, I mean, I haven't done very well on Amazon, but I think like people have spent about $1,000 on Amazon and I've made like 40 bucks. Obviously not a whole lot of money, but again, it's money that takes no effort for me to get. So it's pretty cool. It's very passive income in my eyes. And yeah, and there's been brands that have wanted to partner with me, and they were willing to give me really good commission rates, but quite honestly, they were products that I wouldn't use myself, so I just didn't feel comfortable endorsing them or promoting them to you guys. I just didn't think that was right. But there is one brand that I'm really, really, really excited about. I actually reached out to them and I bought their product about a month ago and absolutely fell in love with it. We're in the process of working something out, so be on the lookout for that. If you're very attentive, you might have seen it in the videos because I've been utilizing it lately. All right, guys, that pretty much does it for this video. I will say my birthday is on Saturday, so tomorrow for most of you guys that are gonna be watching this, and I'm turning 30, and I'm kind of sad about it. So if you could give me a like, that would make me feel significantly better about it. So yeah, and then don't forget that we still have the driver head that we're giving away on Instagram. So make sure you go follow me on Instagram and see the rules. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video, as well as following Zach on Instagram. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope you're shooting low scores, and I'll catch you guys next week. Take care.